Yes, if you're planning on heating your garage because you want it warmer in the winter to put your vehicles in there or to do any projects, insulation is really necessary. You got to have it. And we just recently had a heater installed in our garage. It's all ready to go, and it's going to be fueled by propane because we couldn't get natural gas up here in this area. And the walls were all insulated from the previous owner, but the ceiling, like above the attic, he had a vapor barrier there, but no insulation. So we thought we got to do something. So last week we had a guy come in and he blew in insulation. So let's go up there. I want to show you guys how it looks. So I have that insulation for another project here. Has to do with this. So I got the ladder set up. I got the attic door open. Let's head up there. I got this flashlight here. I bought this a couple of years ago. This is a very expensive flashlight, but it's very good, like very durable. So it's for jobs like that, to go up and look in dark spaces. I'm not going to go right in there. I will just show you. So look at that, guys. Yeah, it just had a barrier on the bottom. He blew it in here with a hose, and he went up here too. And it's R40 up here. It's about 12 inches of blown in insulation. So this is going to keep the heat in the garage now, not go out the roof, right? So why I was holding that insulation when I started the video is I have a little project for this. I got 2 bags of that, and I got 2 insulating foam boards. And I'm going to put it on the door. He said that you want to put something on the, that part of the door there on the top, so otherwise heat will escape through here because there's nothing on the board, right? So we're going to put that insulation up there. So I'm not going to do no fancy job, but I'm just going to get it up there and try to hold it in place and then shut the door. So I was going to cut that foam board and maybe put it to the side of the doors, but then you got to be really precise because once I shut the door it'll get stuck and it won't shut, this trap door. So maybe I'll set them up like that, one there, one on their side. And I'll double this insulation up. And then I'll maybe put some 2-sided tape there just to keep it on there. So I'll try that. Putting that 2-sided tape on that foam insulation board. There's some insulation I cut up. And that one's up there already with the insulation on top of it. So it'll be better than nothing. Because he said, yeah, if you just leave this uninsulated, you're going to lose a lot of heat through here. So this will help. So now the fun begins. I got to get this board up there. I might have to do a bit of tweaking with the other one to get this one to fit. But that's all I want to do with this. I just want to get it up there and then just leave it. So back up the ladder and then I'll show you when it's done. Well, I got it all up there somehow. Don't ask me how. And the insulation is overlapping there. It's going around and everything, but I have some extra foam board here I'm going to jam in there just to make sure. I'm just going to stuff some in there. More the merrier up there. And I'm wearing a mask because it's fiberglass insulation. You don't really want to breathe that in, and it's not anything dangerous. There's no asbestos in it or anything, but it still can irritate your lungs, so it's good to wear a mask when you're doing that. So guys, I'm all finished. And you see that little gap there. There's insulation overlapping, lots of insulation actually in that centerpiece. Then I jammed some styrofoam board in between. So I did the best I could. Because the insulator that came last week, he blew it in. He said he couldn't do it here because how can he do it, right? He'd have to have this door shut. So I asked him about this. He said that'll be good. So could you put more there? Yeah, you could put as much as you could get, but that's the best I can do right now, and it'll be a lot better than just an open hole right to the metal roof, right? So guys, another chore done on the farm. Every time I come here I want to just sit down and put my feet up, but before the snow flies we've got to do a bunch of things. So I got the snow blower going earlier, make sure that's ready. I put that little insulation in here now in that trap door. And now I got to go do the screen house we have. I got to put plastic on those windows because I want to put firewood in there. It'll be a bunch of snow. It'll be up to your waist in there because the snow just blows in. But we're having fun. We love it here. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We'll see you in the next one, guys.